Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen Legacy of Kain for the Sony PlayStation 1. In the last video, we met the Oracle, and we have a few things we need to go to and places to see. I guess I can't English at the moment. We know of some new people, we know of some new places. Basically, there's the King of Willendorf, whose daughter has been stricken by a mysterious malady, and we need to wake her up. There is the path of the underworld that we need to find, and we know more things about what's his name? Malice. Or Malik, I should say. If I only remembered his name. Also, I went back here because the sun came up during my outro in the last video. And by coming here during the day, you'll find somebody that you can suck blood out of. You can just keep going back and forth between this screen and the one to the south, and you can easily get his life force. So in case you need some health to replenish, you know where to go. And I'm going to equip the axe because, I say as I keep touching the mic, I found out you can do this. Just keep pressing square, and you'll do this cyclone attack. And if anyone comes into contact with it, they're getting destroyed. Look at that. Just look at that. Also, we have these cannons when we go further to the south. The bullets that fly out of these, they do have a little bit of a purple glow, so you can tell where they are just a little bit. And if you could stop striking me, oh my... There we go. Good grief, I just had to get rid of you. Anyway, I want to go over here first, because there's a beacon. And by activating this, we can return here, past where the Oracle was, in case we need to come back, which we will. I wanted to make sure that I found that first before anything else. Now to get rid of you a second time. Alright. There are some signs here. To the east is Kurhagen, which I don't feel like going back to ever again. And to the west is Ustenheim. I almost said Ustenstein for a second. So we had to cut down some trees. And I accidentally pressed the pause button. We had to cut down some tree for something that we can use against our enemies, and we'll need to do it again to get in here. This place, really useful, as you're about to find out, because one, there's a save spire over to the west, and two, we have something new.
When in mist form, I am invulnerable to physical weapons, blade and claw. I can seep through locked doors and cracks and move swiftly like a shadow fleeing light.
We now have the mist form, which is the fourth and final form of the game. And we need this form for a few things. I mean, it'll definitely help us later on in the game, but there are some things that we can get with the mist form that we weren't able to get to before. And I'll eventually get them once I get out of here and use the mist form to my advantage. So first off, I want to switch back to the sword. And then I want to utilize the mist form. Now those little wooden lattices there, you can pass through those. You can just go into mist form and pass through them, no problem. And I'm going to tear through these guys just because. I also want to get some health out of these guys. That way, I don't have a hard time. And now I'm going to go back to mist form. Mist form will also save us from being burnt by the water here too. Now, Kain mentioned that physical weapons can't hurt him. So these arrow traps, they can't hurt him. Also, these two things to the side are attractors. Just move past them and you'll just be able to get out of this room. Now, magical projectiles, they do hurt. And it's a good thing we got some health out of those human enemies after all. And we'll need to make our way through here and be a little safe. And we want to walk right into this cracked wall right here. You only have one shot to do this, and if you go automatically leave the room, or if you accidentally leave the room and go to the upper level here, you'll miss your shot at getting these, and you won't be able to get them again. So by doing that, by going through here, through this cracked wall, we were able to get a rune triangle and a blood vial. And now, before I do anything else... No, wait, I already have it in my magic menu. I can just go ahead and press R2. I'm going to utilize... No, it's R1 that I have to press. I can utilize the repel magic. And I can beat these enemies up, which is something that I do want to do. There are also going to be some enemies to the north here just a little bit that I also want to take care of. These little shade enemies. And I want to make sure that I can take care of them too. And you were in my way. No wonder I couldn't find you. Alright. Let's go ahead and use the Heart of Dark, or rather get the Heart of Darknesses, the Hearts of Darkness, and let's go through here once we are far north as we can go. Now, thankfully, spikes cannot harm you. And to move past these attractors, you just have to get out of mist form.
Oh, please, help me, kind sir.
And unfortunately, nobody or nothing can save these two people now, except for me, when it comes to putting them out of their misery. And now that our magic is full again, we're going to walk through here. And now we have a bunch of ghosts. But we do have a really might as well get these people out of my way now. Anyway, we need to open this door by hitting the switch. And then I'm just going to go through the teleporter. Very quick trip into the teleporter. And once we are here, these wooden lattices are now solid. If we miss anything, we can't get it again. Sadly. But thankfully, we did find the blood vial and the rune triangle that were both there. So, now that we have the mist form, and we have the nearby beacon activated, which is very good. We need to leave this area, because we have to be outdoors to use the platform after all. And we need to fly to Nachtholm. There was a cave there that we saw on the map that we couldn't get to before. And I want to make sure that I can get to it. Okay, so it's here, here. I'll just go ahead and use this one. Why not? I can easily get to Nachtholm from this area anyway. And I believe, yes, I have to go this way in order to get to Nachtholm. And the best part is I get to refill my health along the way, and I get to kill a whole bunch of enemies again, which is always fun. Get to kill off a bunch of bandits. Get to keep my health in top form as much as I can. Ve Victus indeed. And there was one secret that I could have gotten to easily now that I have the misform, but well, I decided to test my luck. And I managed to get it anyway at the cost of a lot of health. And how am I not destroying you? Okay. I know that I have a lot of magic to use the wolf form with, but I don't feel like staying in wolf form the whole time. So I'm just going to go to the north after making all those leaps up the cliffs, and then I'm going to continue my way east to right here. Alright. Go ahead and get health from this guy. And this guy. And then we can go ahead and continue. It's not like doing this is going to change my rank on my status or anything, but I still like doing this. Alright. Might as well get rid of these three guys. Continue to make my way to the east. And I should be able to get to Nachtholm easily from here. Getting a lot of health out of the people here. Obviously more than I need, but at least I can add to my statistics on the select button menu. And here we are in Nachtholm. Alright. Let's just keep making our way over in this direction. Kill all the wolves as we do it. And we should be in town before we know it. Okay, so right here, where this full moon cave was, we could have used Mistform to get to there without taking damage. But thankfully, I took a huge gamble. Got there with almost no health, thanks to how much damage the water does. And I was able to get there alright. So we don't have to worry about that one. I do want to go in this direction And I want to use the mist form near the signs. Because... well, I don't think you can tell here. But if you go around these stones that we can't break in any way, there's a cave here. And I want to utilize that cave. I want to go in. And by pushing this rock out of the way and going north towards this teleporter, we unlock another secret. We are at number 23 when it comes to secrets. So, let me get this out of the way on my notes. And from here, we're going to refill all our magic. Oh, I already have Aegis, or Repel equipped. What was I thinking? Also, I keep pressing start at a habit. Really need to not do that. Alright, let's utilize Repel. Send these enemies spells away from us, so that way we can get some items. We can take care of these guys if we need to. And we can get flays until we hit maximum. Because we can get a ton of flays here. And we're really seeing the glow of everything that's around here. And I'm also sending some projectiles back at the enemies, which is always nice. And I can't pick up any more flays because we've reached 99 of those. So, that's over and done with. And I sent that right back into you. Excellent. Might as well get rid of this guy now. And get rid of you. And you. And I believe that is the last of absolutely everything. So this secret took us to a Stonehenge area with a ton of items that we could pick up. Well, most of them are flays, and therefore we can't pick them up because we reached 99 of those. But they're things that we can pick up and use later nonetheless. And now we need to head to Wasserbund, because that's where we're going to find another secret. So once again, it's time to get in the bat form, and we need to find the beacon that is closest to that area. And it's going to be right here. So now, let us make our way past Steinkenkrow and head to Wasserbund. And I think it's time to use the axe to take care of the enemies that are going to be in our way. Because I'm kind of pressed for time. I don't really feel like losing a lot of energy to these bozos. And there we go. That's what I wanted to do. There's that spinning cyclone attack that I wanted to use. Finally get a chance to hack and slash them, as I've always wanted, and just tear straight through them, which is absolutely wonderful. And I believe we're heading back to the Roma camp. So I want to get my sword out real quick and get some health off of these guys. Get the health out of the people here so that way I can keep myself at full health. even though they could practically hurt me quite a ton. And I tried not to do that, and I still did it anyway. Whoops. Well, I still got 2 more chances. And I managed to make good on at least one of them. And managed to make good on the other one. Alright. Slow down out of the way. Let's
The axes.
tear through the soldiers of Wasserbund with the axes. I'm glad to find out that I can use this for more than cutting trees if I know what I'm doing. I mean, you can just tear through enemies just like that. So easy. So much easier. Look at that. Just tearing through everyone. Was just the greatest of ease. And now this guy's not going to know what hit him. Well, he did, but he couldn't get himself away from it in time. He decided to strike with his axe, and he paid poorly for that. And right here, at this corner, you want to go into mist form. Believe it or not, by going with the river here, just going south and then southwest, you can find a hidden area. And I do want to take advantage of that. And here we are. 2 of these things, and a rune triangle. Excellent. We have increased our magic yet again. And now... Wait a minute. Well, I do want to go over there, but I do want to see if I have 24 secrets. I should have 24 secrets at that point. We do. Good. That was secret number 24. Where we found that rune triangle just now. And now that we have 2 more secrets and the mist form, we might as well go back to where we found the mist form in the first place, because that is how we're going to continue with everything around here. Alex Bastion, and I'm assuming this is where we need to go next. Heading towards Vordor's mansion here. And I believe, yeah, this is definitely it. We are where we need to be. We have 2 more secrets. We have the mist form. And we're a little closer to Vordor's mansion. And Vordor's mansion is where we're going to be heading in the next video. So join me next time where we head further towards the forest, towards Vordor's mansion, and see what we can do. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!